All right, lesson 3, job searching, specifically on LinkedIn, and how to land a referral and why that is important. If you've been following us so far, we went over step 1, the resume, how to stand out to recruiters, and how first impressions matter. Step 2, LinkedIn, where recruiters are actively searching for candidates like yourself every single day and optimizing your profile so we actually stand out to them. And now we're going to go into step 3, how to actually land referrals and get people to refer you into their company so that you can have that golden ticket in versus just waiting around for opportunities to actually land. So diving in, you're gonna open the MPH onboarding checklist and we're gonna go over week 3, job searching. In the next few moments, I'm gonna show you how to find these key decision makers and how to go about basic job searching using LinkedIn. So this is my profile right here on the landing page. And if you're looking to find a job to apply to, this is the basic structure. You're going to go to jobs and you're going to type in a title that you're very interested in. I'm going to say sales, and it could be a sales manager, account executive. So really get to know some of these terms that your next role is using. Sales engineer, sales representative. And as you can see here, you're going to start seeing some trends. Sales and marketing specialist or account executive. And when you look at the job description right here, when you go to LinkedIn, you're going to see that different opportunities have different pay ranges and they're going to show you different information. What's important to note about this one is the hiring team is attached to this opportunity right here. So what I typically like doing is quickly scanning the company, the profile, and doing some research. And if your skill sets match, I'd say at least 70% of the job description, go ahead and apply. Doesn't have to be a perfect match. It's more so how you sell yourself during the interview when you actually get an opportunity to interview with this company, right? So what I would do right here, this is an easy win for us to click into this hiring manager, which is a director at this company that we're about to apply to, which is Colisi. And what I would do is take a few moments to analyze their profile. Literally, what I do is a 3x3 with my clients on taking 3 minutes to recognize 3 things to build rapport with. So I noticed a nice LinkedIn banner, very aesthetic, nice picture, member at YPO. So I would do more research on that. Also look at their about page and realize that if you paid attention to module 2 and how we set up LinkedIn profiles, it matters, right? And the about page is a little bit about themselves that they're sharing that you can use during the interview when you're actually building rapport with this person. And in the initial outreach, right? It shows that you're listening, you're actually taking notes and doing research on the company as well as the person. Now I'm going to show you how to send a thoughtful reach out using a template that's provided in our onboarding checklist right here. Now, this is a basic framework that I typically use, and you want to keep it short and concise. I think LinkedIn allows 300 characters, and if you can say what you want to say in less, that's actually being more concise and straight to the point, right? But you definitely want to reference some of these things right here. And an example would be something like this. This is, hi, name. As a person who's passionate about, sales, marketing, AI, I've noticed your experience in XYZ experience. So you can reference that he's been a director at this company for 18 plus years and how he's climbed the ranks. And you basically reference the job rec and would love to learn more about the company and the role through a coffee chat. So that is super key right there. And what I want you to keep in mind is, one, you are not bothering this individual. They wouldn't have identified themselves as the hiring manager for this role and placed themselves in that LinkedIn bucket if they didn't want to be reached out to. So take the time and be that top 10% that actually sends out a thoughtful reach out. And how you would do this is simply click more, then connect, and then add a note right here. And you're going to be able to write 300 characters right here. And you could use that template that I just provided you as a starting base point, just like this, right? And the experience, you want to reference everything and change that to tailor it towards his profile, right? Saw the awesome growth trajectory, how you started as an export manager, worked your way up to business development, and now a director at Khaleesi. Would love to learn more about your sales experience and how you graduated and navigated your career so smoothly, right? So that's something that you can reference along with if you came from the same background or same school as this individual, make sure to reference that, right? Give value first before making the ask. I would refrain from asking any referrals from the first point of contact and the connection request. After they connected with you, then you can start building rapport from there on out. All right. And I want you to also download this job search tracker, right? You can keep track of all the applications that you have just by simply using this application tracker right here, okay? And you can just do this by going on to the next tab and just entering the name of your company, the job title, location, and all the other fields that you can input right here just to keep track of all your opportunities, right? And there's also a networking tracker. If you can actually connect with 10 individuals per day and have 5 coffee chats per week, this is setting yourself up for success. You're going to have more conversations and the likelihood of you landing referrals increase even further. And as you know, or as you may know by now, referrals are like gold. A little backstory is there's really 3 buckets to a recruiter's workflow. And those buckets are external applicants where everyone is applying to, right? So that bucket that you just saw right here, where you can see the number of applicants, that's the external bucket. And you can see that some roles, especially for well-known companies, have so many applicants to comb through, right? Let's see if I can do a quick demonstration on maybe Google. There you go, look, over 100 applicants. And you can also see that I can reach out to these people that work in Google. So it just makes sense to grow your connection on LinkedIn. In regards to the buckets, these are your external applicants. Now, as a recruiter signing in to work on a Monday morning, I'm going to see over 100 or maybe even 1,000 applicants in this bucket, and that can be overwhelming. But the second bucket is the referral bucket. Now, how big do you think this referral bucket is? It's going to be like a handful of applicants versus combing through 100 plus applicants. So I'm going to prioritize that. And the third bucket is going to be, let's just say I didn't find my ideal candidate in the first or second bucket. The third bucket is me searching for that ideal candidate by headhunting. And that's me using like specific filters like this. So instead of jobs, I have something called LinkedIn Recruiter that looks somewhat similar to this, that shows me all the sales professionals. And if I want to recruit from a specific company like Google, Microsoft, or LinkedIn, I'm going to put those filters in. Or, if you're watching as an undergrad, maybe I have Berkeley or a prestige university or skill sets that I'm really, really just trying to filter for. These people are popping up and ranking with my current parameters. And I can source by different keywords as well as connection, first degree, second degree connections. So you want to have an optimized profile just like this. You want to start posting content to really just drive up the algorithm, to show the algorithm on LinkedIn that you are providing value for your community, for your page, so that you can get higher analytics just like this and have people reaching out to you for potential referrals instead. right? All these people liking and engaging your content, best believe there's a hiring manager or recruiter out there stalking your profile in a healthy way, trying to recruit you if you are indeed that person that they're looking for. Hopefully this made sense. I'll see you in the next module where we're going to go over interview prep and how to ace your interviews seamlessly. All right.